All right, I want to do a quick video about something here on the Entertainment Guy channel. That just something that just I've seen this argument before, and it's something that I kind of look at and I go, no. And it is the argument that if somebody has a really big YouTube channel, then they're really good. Um, how do I put this? You can be a really good marketer. You can be a really good person when it comes to working with effects and lighting and editing and all this. Doesn't necessarily mean though that your content is necessarily really entertaining. It doesn't mean that your content is necessarily the greatest. It just means that it's the most popular, and the most popular is often not the greatest. I can think of any number of shows that have been number one on TV that I've tried to watch and go, this is crap, and turned it off. And very often, the shows that I watch may be shows that if you watch them, you go, I don't like this. And YouTube channels I've kind of felt the same way about. Now, this channel has 10,300 subscribers. Not going to sneeze at that. That's pretty good. My main channel has 125,000 subscribers. Does that mean that this channel's 10% as good or not even 10% as good as that channel? No, I'm still the same guy. I'm on the same set. And admittedly, because the other set we've had in the works and everything, and I think I just need to get the lighting. Anyways, um, eventually it'll happen. Promise. I mean that. I promise it'll happen. But we're definitely seeing a change in what makes something popular. Where, for instance, it used to be just TV ratings. Well, now you get ratings and day after, so you have your PVR and all that other stuff. But for instance, Ramstein, when they came here to Vancouver, it didn't sell out. It didn't get close to selling out. They just had the lower bowl. If you had tickets in the upper section, they moved you down. They forced you down, and that's to me, that's the greatest band to see live in the world. And I was upset when I saw that. When I looked around, I was like, oh crap, it's not full. But it doesn't mean that they weren't as good in Vancouver as they were in Berlin, where they can sell out any size dome they want to. And it doesn't mean that they're not like awesome just because people in North America think they just sang one song and went away, when that's not even close to true, and it sort of gives any Ramstein fan reason to have, a seizure. Popularity doesn't equal quality, and that's something that, I talked about the Lily Singh thing yesterday, and I looked and I saw 14 million subscribers on her channel, and I thought, how? But again, that's my opinion, and it is the opinion other people have as well. Um, I do understand as well that when you have that kind of presence on YouTube, that you will garner attention. I regularly get emails from people who want to help me with my channel, and some of them might be very helpful. Some of them might have absolutely all fantastic reasoning behind wanting to help me, but I resist that kind of thing because I don't want to end up being in a position where the channels change, where I change, where things that I do change. Last night I'm in a hockey game, and there had to be at least a dozen people who, while I was at my seat or when I was leaving to go to the washroom or coming back, people recognized me. You're the hockey guy. You're the hockey guy. Yeah. I even heard one say it in passing while I was walking by, going, "Is that the hockey guy?" And I turned around and said, "Yes, I am," and shook hands with him. I have no problem with that, and that will never change. The and sometimes with YouTubers it does. There was I'm trying to think if I saw it on I'm Alex or if it was on Angelica Olis's channel. I think it was on Angelica's channel, where I think they were in Jake Paul's or Logan Paul's posse. I don't know. I don't pay attention to all this crap, but they were charging big money for people to come to a meet and greet with them. They charge big money for this meet and greet, and you come out and you just sit for a picture with them and don't touch them, and you can see them eye rolling and they don't care that you're there. And I think, wow, I have meet and greets, and I go out and play street hockey with people or floor hockey with people, and I hang out with them after, and we go for dinner, and I sit and talk to them for hours. And sometimes we make little side bets during the game where I owe them a drink or they owe me a drink or whatever, right? Like I don't get it. I think that again, and quantity doesn't equal quality as well when it comes to subscriber counts. Meaning the person that I was when I had 200 subscribers is the person I was at 2,000, and the person that I am at 125,000. That hasn't changed. I have my good days, I have my bad days, and then when the camera's on, I do the hockey videos, I do videos for this channel, and I'm just myself. And it's a challenge at times, and I have nothing but respect for people with large channels, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that if I watch a channel that's got millions of subscribers that I'm in awe of it, or that I feel like I have to. I mean, the respect is there, but if somebody on YouTube does something stupid, I don't think there's anything wrong with me calling them out for it. Certainly, a couple years ago when I called out Logan Paul for being an idiot, sorry, but the Forest thing was really stupid, and people were like, "Oh, careful! If his people see this, his followers see this, you're gonna get absolutely drilled." And I'm like, and so I don't care. I really don't like. It's just the respect is fine, but the online mob mentality that occurs with that kind of thing is ridiculous. So I've never gone for that kind of thing. I still don't, and I never will. I'm very fortunate that I am a YouTuber and I get to do this, and I don't lose sight of that. I don't lose sight of how lucky I am. I also, and I've mentioned this on the main channel as well, I also don't have any delusions. Somebody came to me tomorrow and said, "Hey, Shannon, we're going to give you a show on CBC." I'd be like, "No, you're not." No, no, because I would look at that and go, that can kill everything. That could be an absolute, total, unmitigated disaster that just ruins me. And for that, I have two words: George Stroumboulopoulos. Not easy to say, but George Stroumboulopoulos was very well respected. Nice guy, great guy, and I still think he's a great guy. And then he goes to Hockey Night in Canada, and so he got what was likely for him considered the job of his career, the greatest moment of his life, and he should have said no. He honestly should have said, "That's no, I don't belong there. I don't have a reason to be on there." So when I see people saying, "Oh, you should be on TV," I'm like, "Yeah, I don't belong on TV. I'm a YouTuber." And that's I'm staying in my lane with that. Like, I could talk about all various topics, but I'm staying in my lane when it comes to YouTube. I'm not going to go outside of that. But I'd be interested to know what you guys think. I know there's a lot of people who follow my channel who aren't traditional YouTube subscribers, in that they don't follow a lot of the bigger channels and a lot of the drama stuff that goes on between them. For instance, Jaclyn Hill and her screw ups, that kind of thing. When I've talked about them on this channel, they're like, "Yeah, I don't have a clue what you're talking about," and I like that. I do. It's good. I think it's good that we have a channel here for people who don't really pay attention to any of that. But I'd be interested to know what you guys think in the comment section below, as always. Don't worry, I'm never going to turn this into a drama channel. That's no. I have no interest in any of that. They put up with so much crap, and it's no. It's fun to watch them all fight with each other, but no. And part of what I see with that is, I'm like, man, there's some egos. There's some egos on this platform, and I never want to be one of them. So, again, for anybody who sees me at a sporting event or out in public and they're like, "Well, I don't really want to bother," yeah, come over. I'll shake hands with you. I'll talk to you. It's not a big deal. Um, because without the subscribers, I don't do this, and I don't lose sight of that. And sometimes I think YouTubers do. I see the way sometimes they treat people, like I said at that meet and greet, where it's sort of whatever. Hey, without that person, you don't have a reason for a meet and greet. You morons are sitting there by yourselves, and that would have been great to have a meet and greet and nobody shows up. It's how much? No, not doing that. So I never would charge for a meet and greet. That's just not. That's ridiculous. And I'll close on this. Before we went to Vegas, this last time around in August, they wanted us to do like a meet and greet and like an autograph session kind of thing in Las Vegas, which, understandable. Guy's coming in, he's got 100,000 subscribers, and I understand where people were going with that. And I went, I'm not comfortable with that. And I said no. And I will always say no to that kind of thing, because I again, you know, for me, it's about accessibility. So I said, no, I'm doing a meetup at the roller rink, and so if people want to come out and meet us there, cool. And so that's what happened. And then we had the meetup at the practice facility as well, so people could come out and meet me there, and I'd sit and talk hockey with them. Not really into the whole autograph thing, and no, shake hands with people. I think we had 3 people come over for selfies last night too, which is fine. Again, I don't have any problem doing any of that, because without subscribers, I can't do this. And there are people who, once they hit a certain level, are kind of like, yeah, it's pretty awesome what I've built here. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm awesome. And as soon as they start doing that, you're done. And yeah, so that's the fine line for me between the quantity of subscribers and the quality of a YouTuber that runs that channel. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, you just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.